outside. This is my dog right here. He's not racist. He's sturdy, you heard? Let him do his thing, Thizzle. We outside. And the Christmas album is coming soon.
I admire black people.
Everybody, I promised Josh this was going to be a short stream. This is our day off.
Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get out!
How's it going, homies? I'm just gonna say it off the rip. I'm a little bit sick. I caught the flu, so I'm gonna sound a little bit funny, but hopefully it's okay. But you know what, guys? I'm a sole proprietor. What am I gonna do? There's no one else here who's gonna make a video for you guys at least halfway decent as I do. I'm like the 27th best YouTuber you can ever think of, and that's just facts right there, people. But let me tell you who's the 26th best YouTuber and the world's best live streamer, Mr. Based. In today's video, Mr. Based is going to show you why he has earned that title. You know, pimping isn't easy, especially when you have to wrangle Josh every single night. What's been going on is Mr. Based is like, look, I know I've got to let this dude keep drinking on stream and people are going to complain about it. But I have to come up with something that I can say I'm doing for this guy, because it's absolutely nothing at this point. It's so apparent to everyone that Mr. Based is just making World of T-shirts like a 20 times worse person, 100 times, 150 times. Like, there's no limit to how awful Josh can get hanging around the world's most deplorable man, Mr. Based. But Mr. Based decided, since he's that bad of a wrangler, his talents as a bartender hasn't been going too well for him, he's got to do what he used to do. So he takes Josh to the studio, and guys, they are some of the most boring streams ever. The only thing you're ever going to get out of them is when, like, random people are coming around World of T-shirts, and I'm not even, like, talking about crashing out, because Josh, for the beginning of this, doesn't crash out at all. It's just his interactions with people, just the way he speaks. Mr. Based in a live stream previously said, World of T-shirts is the one man who has freedom of speech still, and I completely disagree with that. World of T-shirts is getting caught up every single time he opens his mouth, but people will give him a break because he's World of T-shirts.
It's not me, so I'm like famous. That's why I have a speaker that plays stupid stuff.
He's the #1 TikToker on earth. This is Joshua Block, World of T-shirts. He's very pleased to meet you. I'm gonna tip you $40. I'm sorry, 40 cash.
If those are gonna tip you,
We're almost there. I'll tip you 40. I know it's not nice. We're gonna tip you for damages, $40. It's his show. I'm so sorry. He's like 20 years old. His show is stupid.
We're gonna be late for
he supports
the studio
He supports his family and everything, though. So give him a break.
Maybe you should keep the volume down. You know, not off, but down.
All right, like a compromise.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Cause that Uber driver got annoyed at us.
I forgot to give you a new shirt. Please take a new shirt for me next time.
I will. I didn't like that. My mom's alcoholic shirt.
No, I'm cleaning my house with that. That's garbage.
Yeah, everybody would think I'm an alcoholic if I wore that.
I think you're creating a new category of music. I think it's called alcoholic rock. Alcoholic rock, AR.
I'm not an alcoholic.
No, but it's just like a little bit to describe the type of people that love this music. It's hardcore drinking.
I'm like modern day Jimmy Buffett.
So what's a word that's like just below alcoholic?
Drinking problem.
Drinking problem rock?
Drinking, yeah, not alcoholism, but problem drinking.
How about problem rock?
Problem drinking rock.
Too long. Problem rock. Because they can have other drug problems too, right? But still enjoy.
I don't use substances besides alcohol.
I bet a lot of your fans use some substances.
I'm gonna have a drink before I record.
Me too.
I'm not doing this gig sober.
Yeah. You've hardly drank today, bro. You blew a 0 and you had 1 drink in the house. I think you care more about music than you care about alcohol at the moment.
Right, but still, I'm not gonna do this thing sober.
I got you. You gotta loosen up a little bit.
I perform better when I'm a little buzzed.
It's because you specialize in problem rock. Sir, do you have $60 cash?
no, I don't have anything.
Okay, I'm giving you all my cash that I have. I thought I had 20s and stuff. Thank you so much.
I always hate to see Mr. Based or World of T-shirts in any kind of cab or Uber, because I just can't imagine what that person has to deal with during that 30 minutes, 20 minutes he has to sit there and endure all of those TTSs. I thought only Use Me Blades fans were bad about messing with the Uber drivers, but no, Mr. Bass people, they screw with them the entire time. They don't get a single break. And then there's Mr. Bass over there. Hey, don't worry, this guy right here, he's famous. I bet the Uber driver really cares about that a lot. In fact, it'd probably make him a little bit more mad that you two dummy boys, Mr. Bass and World of T-Shirts, is making far more money than him tonight. And Mr. Bass has the audacity to be like, hey look, I'm a great tipper, don't worry about this. And I can't think of a single time they've got out of a car and actually gave the Uber driver or cab driver a good bit of money. It never happens. Even in this, he's just like, ah man, I only got like $7. Here you go, buddy. Sorry about that. He knew how much he had in his wallet, and you know he probably had a lot more, especially with that 100 sitting outside of it. If you're such a hefty tipper, why not throw that 100 in there, Mr. Based? I mean, you are managing the #1 talent in the modern ages, like you can't deny that. We as viewers, we can't deny that. So you should be treating the others, you know, the peasants that you deal with, Mr. Bass, just a little bit more nicely. Especially when Josh is over there like, yeah, I'm not gonna be sober for this gig. I'm just not gonna do it. It's like these studio sessions have turned into like straight up gigs. These are his concerts. This is basically Raxing out at this point. Going in, screaming into a microphone. That was a pretty good gig. Now where's the tweeze at?
Thank you so much. Are you taking us up to Quad?
Say it again.
Are you taking us up to Quad Studios?
Am I taking y'all?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get up there too.
That black guy Smalls.
why aren't you
that black
talking?
guy Smalls, that
What?
black
Why
guy
aren't you
Smalls
talking?
sent
I don't know.
$15
Sometimes you
you're
don't shut up,
standing
right?
Next to the most
Yeah.
racist white kid in New York. All he
Do you
does
know
is
No
say
Neck?
the N-word with
Yeah,
the
No Neck
murder
Jada
you're
one that look like-
Yeah,
standing
yeah,
next
yeah.
to
We're
the
friends
most
with No
racist
Neck.
white
Okay, that's
kid
what's
in
up.
New York.
I like his work.
You know, you remember No Neck?
You got no neck.
it's not.
From your 20 verse one?
$15 sale or a
I'm gonna let you
blacksmith.
go up.
After you, bro. Let's go.
Mr. Friend, is it worth?
Where the magic is made. We back. It was crazy. Like people were screaming through our window and
They were saying they were saying you're going to rehab, unemployed, blah blah blah.
the worst shit a person could say to another
They
person.
said the F word, not the F word, but you know the homophobic.
They're friends in No Neck.
All I
Mariah
want for
Carey.
Christmas
Yep.
is you.
Yep, you have to start with that one.
Okay, I'll do the Christmas songs first before I do the other one.
Hell yeah. Josh is the founder of a new category of music. It's called problem rock. It's for people that have problems, like alcohol problems, drug problems. So like they don't want a perfect song. They want something they can relate to.
To alcohol. I'm like modern day Jimmy Buffett. What is this?
Pardon?
Look at what this is this is our building. Look.
It must be from their brochure of coming here.
Is that a real knife or is it photoshopped?
Could be
It's Photoshop. You could tell.
You can tell that it's photoshopped.
See, it looks like a painting or something. Yeah.
It's photoshopped.
Yeah.
I would never record a song sober.
No one in problem rock records sober.
No one in general records sober. I haven't met a lot of people that record. The ones that do scare me.
Oh, did I not turn up the music?
It's so funny to see World of T-Shirts coming into contact with anyone of color at this point, because all he does is hang around Mr. Bass, and all Mr. Bass does is follow him around with his camera, TTS blazing. So what's going to happen? I wonder what. Even Josh knows. He's going to walk up to that person, he's going to be standing around him, and someone's going to be like, I'm gonna pay $15 to possibly see him get attacked. Oh, no problem about it. So they just tell all of his history, just blurt it all out in front of everybody. But in all honesty, I think World of T-Shirts should just start owning it, because no matter what his past was at this point, if he just shows them his golden vocals, they'll know. But this is the man of America, the one gonna lead us into the next generation. He might be the last man to ever land on the moon, because once he gets there, we're going to the rest of the solar system. But that's far down the line, in probably like 3-4 4 years. You know, World of T-Shirts just doesn't recognize his talent yet. His manager is bossing him around. He's ripping songs from other famous artists. He just doesn't understand that he's going to be bigger than them one day. You know World of T-Shirts is going to be way bigger than Mariah Carey ever was.
What I'm going to do with my hat.
Then I started streaming again.
You know what I'm going to do with the hat? So excuse me, to prevent people from taking my hat, I mean, a GPS chip isn't good enough. They could remove or damage the What I'm gonna do is I'll put a chip in my shoe.
Doke said $15 type one of petty. He's a stupid bitch. They spark up that junior pack for me.
So that if someone takes it, they have to give it back, because when it leaves a certain range, it'll shock them like a dog.
Like a shock collar. It's a good one.
That's better than a GPS, because the GPS chip, they could tamper with it or remove
No
it.
rush.
You know what?
You have them looking like Wile E. Coyote, you know?
So I got like I drank too much. It's like blacked out, and they took me to the hospital.
How long you had that tattoo in the back?
That happened. What? That happened to me like at Mr. Bass' house.
About 20 years?
Like I blacked out.
Yeah, it was the worst. From the
I
beginning.
said you.
You got to nail the first line that you're happy with it. Practice it without him recording it. Practice.
It's okay. Record it again.
Your first line's not smooth. Practice it.
It's okay.
Well, nail that first line.
It's okay. Start.
Nail the first line.
It's okay. Start.
You're going to start, but nail the first line as you start, bro. You're not doing it like how Mariah does.
It's
like,
okay. It's my version of the song.
Okay, you're right.
Do you want to keep what you just did?
Yeah.
Come on, supporters. F them. They'll fucking die if you
How do
support
I
me now.
get Do Not Disturb on my
Discord,
phone?
3,000 of you people. F***ing make these people seethe. Make them feel like shit.
You know what? I'll turn it on airplane mode until I finish recording my TikTok.
W's in the chat, y'all. W's in the chat. He's killing it. I heard Christmas from a mile away.
Josh, he's a big star like you are. Make him feel well. Pay attention to
You
him.
already know. It's a
Came to
movie,
visit you. What's up, bro?
Yeah, of course. You know that. Everything's
I'm
sturdy.
Mr. Bass,
What's the word,
Jason.
my
So
G?
nice to see you.
Telling you where I'm serving.
Crash Out said $15 while another money-hungry Jew. What a surprise, not. And the stream pussy you own. Didn't expect the Crash Out from me, Bass.
Everybody likes money, and you're talking to me now that I muted it. If you don't want to enjoy the show and you want to tell people not to donate, I'll turn the sound off. I don't give a f***.
Hello?
I made a lot of money today. I'll turn it off. You gonna f*** with me now?
Hold on, let me
I
get-
made thousands of dollars. Suck my dick.
Yeah, wait.
I always make thousands of dollars.
Hold on, wait.
F*** you. Someone's gonna take a few hundred from me. You know what? Show ends, and I have more fun without having to f***ing monitor everything and be a great cinematographer and keep Josh happy and do everything.
Yeah.
F*** that. I don't care.
Exactly. And he made his bag today, so y'all can.
I'm the best streamer on earth, okay? I get the best donations on earth. You're gonna try to stop it for 15 minutes? You won't hear me.
When I'm watching these, I constantly get caught up in looking at this music producer and thinking, what is he thinking right now? Like, he's got to be kind of used to this. They go and see him like at least twice, 3 times a week, and it's always him. He just sits there and kind of chills with World of T-Shirts and Mr. Bass and One Sonic, you know, rolls up with them, but like, you know, he sees so much cooler people. Is this like a breath of fresh air? Or is this like the most annoying thing he can possibly be doing all day? But maybe Mr. Bass actually does pay him really well. Like, that's literally the only way I could see this dude dealing with these 3 goobateers. Like, Mr. Bass is over in the corner wearing his cast because he got so desperate for TTS as he set himself on fire. And then there's One Sonic who's like, I'm just happy to be here. This is the best cloud I've ever got in my life. I'm gonna keep hanging out with World of T-Shirts and Mr. Bass. And then World of T-Shirts. Excuse me. Hey, I'm gonna put a GPS in my hat. And we've all heard the GPS stories. Like, World of T-Shirts, I'm pretty sure all he ever thinks about is either that stupid captain's hat or getting drunk. I don't think there's any other thing running around in that mind of his.
I have some alcohol.
I got
in my
Don
hand.
Julio Raposado though. Like, you trying to hit that level. What might get. I ain't.
I'm Mr. Bass.
Do you ever wake up and your hands are like...
Every day.
Do you get like pins and needles in your hands?
Every day.
And your feet?
And your knees.
You know, like when your hands and feet like feel like needles.
Exactly, like it's just getting poked a million times.
Do you drink every day?
Of course.
Oh, so isn't that like neuropathy when you get those like pins?
All I want is bull. All you need is booze.
Are you
Hello?
an alcoholic?
Of course I am. I just told you I got Don Julio Reposado
I
right
wouldn't
now.
call myself an alcoholic.
What you call it?
A problem drinker. A lot of
I'm
Harlem,
from
excuse
Kirkside,
me?
Ocean Ave. What up?
A lot of Harlem has gotten very safe now, right?
Yeah, it's always been safe, man. It's a good
Harlem
place.
used to be a bad area. A lot of people used to avoid Harlem like the plague.
Yeah, that was like back in the days, but now I ain't gonna let Harlem come visit.
Harlem
come get a
is
chopped cheese.
very safe now, right?
Of
Most.
course.
The only part that
If y'all want to come to
excuse me?
Harlem, come be safe.
The only part that's not safe is Lexington. I remember I know you're not gonna like this, don't kill me, but somebody tricked me into doing the Naughty Bop in Sugar Hill. I didn't know what
Dom
it
the
was.
plug sent $15. Answer my cameo. If not, I will send you to an oil tycoon in Africa for 2 million years.
How you doing?
You'll be putting the fries
I
in the
don't want to
bag.
do that. I don't want to, like...
All right, so tell him to turn the camera and show me how you do it.
No, I don't want to do that anymore.
You learned your lesson, what they was on you?
No, no one was on me, but a bunch of people kept commenting saying, you know, that's making fun of the stabbing.
Josh has said the N-word a lot, sent $20 black people beware Josh is a racist, beat him up.
When's the last time you said it, Josh?
A month ago.
He hasn't said it in a fucking month.
To my cameo,
When
I
I
am
said
going to
the
sell you to an oil
N-word, like,
tycoon
a
in
month
Africa
ago,
for $2
it
million.
slipped out
Then
while
I'll
I
make you
was
put the
drinking.
fries
a word
in the
that you were
bag
saying
and
type
sprinkle
shit.
some
I
mayonnaise.
was really drunk, and it's, like, slipped.
I feel you.
But now I'm never
As long
gonna
as you don't
say
let it happen
that
again,
again.
you sturdy, you heard? But listen,
Yeah.
you come to Harlem, you can go to 250, Linux, but wherever you want to go, you with me, you good. Y'all tap in, Christmas album on the way.
That rapper dude, I think likes World of T-shirts a little bit. He's even down to like sit there and talk with him when like no one else in the world is. Like when you see those videos of people running up like, oh my god, it's World of T-shirts, what are you doing? And then he starts talking and they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense, it is World of T-shirts. What was I even thinking? I'm going home, like I'm gonna get drunk first and then I'm gonna go home. But this guy, he sit there and actually tried to have a conversation with them. And that just goes to show you, homies, how fast the neuropathy thing wears on people. Like how Mr. Bass manages it 24/7, like 7 days a week, blows my mind. If anyone should be waiting on this cruise, it's not World of T-shirts, it's Mr. Bass. But the rapper guy's like, yeah, I get neuropathy every single day. I be drinking this Don Julio, I be getting turned up. But he didn't know what a big mistake he was making, because that just basically turned into like 5-10 minutes of the neuropathy story. And Mr. Bass is sitting in the corner smoking like, could have told him. I could have told him. But nah, Mr. Bass isn't going to step in front of content. You seen how not salty he was about the TTSs earlier. Like this dude's not making $500 every 30 minutes. He wants to cut the camera off and get this over with. Send Josh back to the hotel. Maybe World of T-shirts needs to go hang out with this guy 24/7 in Harlem. I bet he would like the extra clout that he got. You know, the $4,000 or $5,000 in TTSs every day, you know. I bet that wouldn't hurt his wallet at all. And I mean, look, World of T-shirts is already opening up to him. He's known him for about 20 minutes. You know, the first 5 of it, he was terrified of him. Then he was like, you know, this is a good guy. I'm going to tell him all of my deepest, darkest secrets, like right here and now. That may make him want to hurt me, but I don't even care. I trust this guy. I'm not going to be on any of his rap songs, no way. I'm the next Jimmy Buffett over here. He can step to the side.
Sent $15. We didn't forget about you, pal. I'm gonna make that throat sound like a clogged sink.
I'm scared! Was to fix you from being an alcoholic, right? Like that was my mission. But I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe you're not even right. But
Blake
I'm
Paul
saying
sent
like
$15. Josh, you stupid monkey boy. You're disabled and an alcoholic. Get a job, unemployed, right?
I'm not
also
an
based is a dirty,
alcoholic.
greedy Jew.
right. Well, whatever you are, to get your alcohol to a lower level than this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cut down.
Right.
Yeah.
So
$40 just
in a way, I failed, but I think that by getting you in the studio so much, I'm making your life structured and interesting, and you're naturally drinking less.
I'm a functional drinker.
No, but if I keep you coming to the studio and make it a new pattern, get you real busy, you're not gonna have time to drink as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix your drinking through making your life more rock star with the singing. You got me? Just like I thought, Drinkmas sounds like shit. Doesn't sound as good as the word Christmas. You can't redo the word Christmas. It's not allowed.
What? Yes, I can.
No one can. It's too powerful a word. It's like calling Jesus like Jackson.
I'll just say Christmas.
No, just move on. Like you were going on before I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
And
Says there are many people waiting at the studio armed.
But thank you.
We're gonna have an escort out. We got me and Sonic, and you're fine, and we're gonna jump right in the Uber.
We'll
And no one really wants to hurt you. It's that you freak out and they start playing with you.
No, one time someone did come at me with a knife. They said, give me your phone or else we're gonna stab. And I started running.
You have a whole posse with you. You're fine.
I started running. I was running, screaming.
Thank you, brother.
I'm like, get him up. I'm like, someone call the cops. Someone calls the cops.
We're getting the new words.
He's armed and dangerous. I pepper sprayed someone once.
Maze pepper spray. Yeah.
But I had to throw the pepper spray away because I was flying.
Wait, what is this pepper spraying story? How did that go?
Somebody punched me in the face.
Whoa. Was it a viewer?
I think so. I pepper sprayed them. And I think I saw them like rubbing their eyes.
He does that to you due to him.
I
They would
can't
chase him
work
instead
in
and you would get
fast
rich on our
food
own.
anymore. Because all they're going to say is put the fries in the bag and I'll end up quitting that job.
It's true.
It'll be torture and I'll end up quitting because all I'm going to hear is put the fries
What if they put you on a line that said above it, no fries?
It doesn't matter. It's even if it's Taco Bell, I'll still hear that phrase.
Please go live again
if
tonight.
you pour
I'll go live
Everclear
later.
onto someone's car, it'll ruin the paint.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, if you don't like someone, you should throw a bottle of Everclear in their car and flick a
Yeah.
match. Better
No,
than
I
jumping
should
on it.
just throw Everclear on it and they'll have to get it repainted.
Are you going to light it up or no?
No, they'll just have to get it
Rocking with a joint?
repainted.
You walk with a drum,
All right. What's that? Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, I ran out of the lemonade papers, but
I know those things are dope.
yeah, go.
Just like oh.
Yo, no. We
Ready.
Clean the shit. Let's clean this gears.
Sonic, never put a drink there. Move the drink right now.
It's
literally
a spill. Clean all this, please.
Yeah. Oh God, Sonic.
I don't know if that's from here.
If it wasn't us, he'd be smashing your head on the ground right now. No one has ever done that.
That might not be from here.
People get shot here,
Ready.
and no one spills a drink on the equipment like you just did, Sonic. Oh my God.
I hope
Apologize. Apologize.
Look how much I have literally in here.
I know. Just say you're sorry over and over.
I'm sorry,
and over
bro.
until he accepts it.
Oh
my God.
I'm gonna tell
Sonic.
you a worse story once the camera's off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Once the camera's
Sonic,
off.
never bring a drink over there again.
It was literally a dribble. I'm sorry, and
No,
I picked it up.
You're good.
I think it's fine.
You want the super
Just
close
give him
one?
a groove.
It's okay.
No groove.
It's okay. It's very energetic.
Hey, if you like it,
I
you
like
I
it,
can't
yeah.
change your mind.
No, but what would you say to another client? What would you say?
We just need some groove.
It's
What does that mean? Need some groove.
Need some groove.
Groove.
Well,
I
you
can't
want-
explain groove.
How would he put groove into it?
Like,
USB-C.
How would
now.
you put groove into it?
This one?
shit, man, it's hard to explain groove. You just
Like what would he coach him? How would you tell him to do it?
I think it's
shake it
fine.
with a bop.
It works.
With a bop.
It's fine.
For me, I could do some trap drums, but it's
Josh, do you take criticism well?
Not really. You said like it. You're a critic.
No, I'm not. I'm your biggest fan.
You know, I'm not sure what it was about that TTS. Someone sent one Sonic at the beginning of the clips I showed you guys, but after that, one Sonic proceeded to get so hammered that Mr. Bass from World of T-Shirts was just like, nah, we're never hanging out with one Sonic again. And you know what's funny? It's kind of understandable. You take this guy to like a super expensive studio, he's spilling drinks on the equipment, and he's like, oh, it's not that bad. And Mr. Bass is like, listen, you know, I gave you $500. Like, please, just don't go live. You don't need any extra money. And what does one Sonic do? You know, he's hammered drunk. He's like, I'm going to get some more TTSs off this. Like, I've got to get on this game. So he goes live, and Mr. Bass is like, no. This is my money printing machine. This is my ATM, one Sonic. You got to find your own, you know. Daniel Larson might get out of prison sometime soon. Then Mr. Bass is like, no. I'm going to try to get him too. But, you know, there's people like Andrew Ditch in this world, one Sonic. You can follow him around, clean out his diapers. But the captain boy, he's my man. So after that's all said and done, Mr. Bass hurries Josh to his hotel, returns to his Clockwork Orange dreamscape, and the next day starts. And it's a normal, average day. You know, Mr. Bass gets on there for the first hour or so, and everyone's like, boo, get Josh on here, you're boring. He starts texting Josh like, hey, you've got to hurry up because people are going to leave. You know, that's really what's going to happen. Except like the 20 or 30,000 robots that are in there, they'll never disappear. And World of T-Shirts returns with the military man, and people are like, alright World of T-Shirts, you finally found someone to protect you. Mr. Bass hasn't been doing too good of a job of it, but this guy right here, we've got confidence in him. And for some reason, this dude, who I have no idea where World of T-Shirts found him, probably on some tour, he's just willing to accept all the responsibility that comes with hanging out with World of T-Shirts. And the best part is, he seems so uncomfortable on stream, like he's never done it before. I have no idea why he decided to put himself in this situation, but it was pretty funny nonetheless.
No, turn your fucking camera on.
I don't have a cam.
Who the f*** are you? You call me in the middle of my show. Who the f*** are you?
I'm outside your steps with switch knives. Watch out.
Oh, you're outside my step with switch knives. Watch that f***ing idiot. I just want to, every now and then I like to take the pulse of who the f*** calls me over and over again that I don't know, you know? I'm on your stoop with switch knives. The f*** are switch knives? Is he trying to say switchblades, but he doesn't know what he's talking about? An idiot. I've been in prison for 7.5 years with the toughest black people and Spanish people on earth. And these fucking people like this think they're gonna play games with me? Fucking crazy. Who are you, young man?
My name is Jay. I'm from New York City.
Josh sent $15. Congratulations on your new boyfriend. He looks like someone dug up Mac Miller's drug-riddled corpse.
Josh,
you are perfect.
Josh, tell him this is not a boyfriend.
It's not a boyfriend.
Would you ever have a boyfriend, Josh?
No.
No. Josh, how straight are you? Like an arrow?
Yeah.
Yep. And so tell us about you. Between donations.
Anonymous said $15 based is trash, and so is the show.
Super cool. Where did you guys do it? Oh, hey Bambi, we love you. Where did you guys do the pre-gaming? Josh said.
We're not going to announce the spot.
Okay,
it's a low-key spot, but I'll tell you about
Lil
it.
Milky
Cool.
sent...
What is BANNED on Tinder?
It just means you shouldn't go on the app.
What does that spell?
Banned.
What is banned?
Banned means that you're banned from Tinder. You shouldn't go on the app. You should go on Facebook dating. Tinder is clipped.
Frankie's dinner.
Tinder is clipped.
Yeah, I like Spain.
I'm sorry.
Spain's a wonderful... I'm going to Germany on the 7th.
Yeah.
Anonymous sent $20. You're not a real Marine. Josh just wants to eat fries off of your Manscaped bag.
To Josh's new boy toy sent $15. Semper Fi from an Army vet. What is your favorite flavor of crayon?
Shout out to the U.S. Army. I eat the whole box.
Josh Stim sent $15 on. Josh did his nervous autism stim in front of his new boyfriend. He's nervous. Mr. Marine, are you going to make Josh's throat sound like a clogged sink later? Finish the damn Sonic story now. And congrats on the new lover, Josh, although he may be an undercover sent by Letty.
That's fucking right. We fuck everything.
Remember this, Josh sent $20.
I knew there would be an NA wine in there because I saw the People note. are upset about a leaked video of me stomping on a fish. First of all, the fish was already dead.
Fish was dead?
The person
and it's a
who
long time ago.
recorded me without my permission. They didn't pay the cameo, so they weren't even supposed to record me, but they posted it to set me up.
Put the fries in the back, dog.
Could you go
Get out of the window! Get out of our window!
Josh, security's going to take care of it. Thank you so much. Yep. He's getting rid of them.
That's the same person from last night, I think.
What he's doing, let's see how he gets rid of them.
I'll watch out the window.
It was just... They
ran?
away. Yeah. I think it was the dudes.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest streamer of all? You are, Jason!
I'm not sure where Mr. Bass gets this ego from. It's obviously not very deserved. I mean, it's entirely your fault, for the most part, if your phone number gets leaked onto the internet. It's your problem that these people are calling you, and the fact that you decide to live stream yourself outside of your stoop while Josh was running around just for the content. That's why people show up on your doorstep every single day. And yeah, of course, if anyone was getting phone calls like that, even if it did sound like a stupid little kid, like the dude on the other end of the phone, they'd be like, yeah, that's kind of worrying. I wouldn't like to deal with that myself. But Mr. Bass doesn't have to worry about that too much longer because the military man shows up with Josh, and immediately the TTSs are like, man, Josh, I'm proud of you. You finally got a good man, you know, you're in a relationship now. And Josh, of course, is like, no, you guys have got the wrong idea, but you know, in a more World of T-Shirts way. But he completely ruins it by just keeping his hands on this guy. Like, I get it, it's World of T-Shirts. But the simple fact is, as soon as something happens, Josh is grabbing onto this dude like he is supposed to protect him.
Base, this is for you. Send $15. Base, put on a f***ing shirt. You are not as sexy as you think. Your skin sags like my ball sack. Cover that shit up for the love of God.
Let me explain. My arm and hand have third-degree burns. I'm f***ing warm and hot. It's like the fire's still going a little
Josh's
bit.
smelly
My
said
whole body's hot.
$15, Jay. You must have been hard at boot camp. I seriously cannot tell who has more autism, you or diaper boy Joshua. Jay is going to tongue punch your throat tonight, Josh.
Oh, so could you tell everyone the story about how Sonic sold us out and what he did? Like how we were enjoying ourselves watching the video? Tell them everything.
So we were leaving, we snuck out of the studio.
Wait, I'm going to turn off TTS so you can tell the story. Hold on, I'm turning off TTS. TTS is off till his story's over. Start from the beginning.
We snuck out of the studio to get away from the doozy cruise guy. And Alex and I were at a bar we like. And he turned on his live stream after we told him not to 100 times.
No, you skipped a big part of the story.
What?
We left the studio. We knew he was waiting for us. And we just ran right into an Uber, right? We had the security guy with us.
Yeah.
And he didn't see us leave, right? So we got home and we're watching him think that he has us trapped for hours, right? Do you remember? No.
Yes.
Tell them the story. Tell them.
I know.
So how much were we enjoying watching him think that we were trapped in that building?
A lot, and then he ruined it by turning on his stream.
Who ruined it?
Sonic.
Right, and I gave him several $100s yesterday to hang out with us.
Yeah.
And we told him you can't turn your stream on, right?
And he didn't listen.
And we told him as soon as he turned his stream on, he'd know we weren't trapped in that building in Times Square, right?
Right.
Because they would see where Sonic was. That he's not in there anymore, right? So that was selling us out. So you and I were at that bar we love near my house. Sonic turned on the stream, even though we begged him not to, and we told him don't ever talk to us again, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of ruined the fairy tale that we were trapped in the building. We wanted him there till the morning, right? Oh, so you know what Sonic told everyone? That we kicked him out for like another reason. Like he made up some reason. Nothing to do with turning his stream on. He, oh, maybe he did say. He said that we were mad at him for turning his stream on, but he didn't explain that we gave him $300 to hang out with us with his stream off, and we begged him not to stream so that Doozy would know that we weren't in the building. All he cared about was himself, Sonic. He didn't care about the hundreds of people that were laughing their ass off watching Doozy Cruz think he had us trapped in a building for hours.
What is Tickle Your Pickle?
Tickle your penis.
Please make Excuse Me merch. Send $40. Mr. Bass, please help Josh make Excuse Me merch. Everyone would buy it.
This is the second person we've seen in this video who doesn't seem to mind hanging out with Josh, and I'm not talking about one Sonic or Mr. Bass. You can actually see this guy get real awkward when Mr. Bass is trying to like influence Josh's mind to think exactly how he does. Like, yeah, one Sonic sucks now. He disobeyed us. Isn't that right, Josh? He just kind of curls up in a ball and gets on his cell phone. Like, okay, kind of like how World of T-Shirts does. It's like, okay, I don't know how I feel about this guy manipulating World of T-Shirts, a mentally impaired man, but, you know, I'm here. It's like he's trying to figure out the moral dilemma. Like, should I stay here and, like, be with this dude? Or should I leave and go somewhere else and actually have a life to live? But then he realizes if he wasn't there, who would protect Josh and Mr. Bass from the people who still keep running up onto his stoop and threatening them?
Alright, audience, one of my mods asked me to ask you guys, do you like studio streams, number one? Do you hate studio streams, number two? Josh will read the results. It takes 10 seconds for their results to come through. Tell the truth, Josh. Do they like the studio streams or not? Hold on. Right here. Read the results. Take my phone.
I see,
one is they like it, two is they don't.
Twos.
They say they don't like it?
Sent $15, you're a boot.
Mods, do you like his studio streams or not like them? Sweetleaf likes it.
When we're done, you can talk. But probably not because
Evan Foray likes it. Trolls are trying to kill your studio streams. Tell them to themselves.
What do you mean?
They're trying to kill your studio
What
streams.
does that mean?
They're acting like a majority of people don't like your studio streams. They're trolling.
I'm not so bad of an alcoholic that I'm gonna have a seizure if I stop drinking. You get out of my house!
You know you got a Marine next to you, right? You got nothing to worry about. You could yell, but don't worry.
Get out of my house!
You don't have to crash out.
He's not crashing out. He's expressing. You expressing yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
He crashed out when he bites himself. And shit.
Okay. I'm gonna die for you. I'll do it.
Fell off. Help me, my penis.
You're not
skin
gonna
is burning and
die.
Also fell off. Josh showed
Should we
me,
go-
but I
should
will
we go
not
take
show
care of
you
the
my
ops, Josh?
penis because
Yeah.
it fell off.
Next time they come here, come outside and them up.
You're holding his arm because you want him
not-
to kill them, or why?
I'm not. No,
You're
if I was
hungry
you,
as
I
hell
would
in person.
smash a beer bottle.
No
on
one
your
wants
face.
a glizzy, a Glock, or whatever the
that-
f you call it from
What
that
the
nasty
belligerency-
bitch.
Just punch
She's gross.
them, you know? Like, not too hard, but enough where they'll be in pain.
Yeah.
When they
Fair
come
enough.
back, go outside and punch
When
them.
they touch you, it's an invitation for.
No,
for
when they
violence.
come back and yell at me some more, go out there and deal with them, please.
Chat, am I Josh's personal?
Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I got you, Josh.
Not too many. Not
Get out there! Get out there! Go! Get out there before they...
Your dono strike sent $15, Jason. Be honest. When is the last time
Don't go,
you got
Frank.
some pussy?
Go! No,
Do you need to see Alice, or can you still get the gears rolling on the anchor? Josh, you should suck this Marine's cock.
Hey, what is your problem?
Fly brothers out there to get them.
It
We're
was.
under Frankie's
It's all
protection.
Letty's fault.
Who's Letty?
How's it
Oh,
Letty's
Letty's the.
She set me up.
Yeah.
She sent these ops after me
Why?
to get me.
You killed her chick.
Get out of my
Have
house!
your passport, you
Josh,
fucking pussy.
Josh.
I'm coming for you.
Josh.
Josh,
I'm
get
breaking
back
and I'm
here.
going to eat you out of your
Go,
passport. I have your
Josh
passport.
ran out of the house. Fuck. No! Oh God! With a Marine, he gets crazy. Josh, Frankie, get back.
Come on.
Why would you do that with a Marine? You have a powerful security guard.
You got Frankie word.
No one was lying when they was saying the studio streams are terrible. They're boring at least 90% of the time. You have to go through, pick out the best parts, and let's be very real about it, people. The mass majority of people watching Mr. Bass streams are just waiting on another World of T-Shirts crash out. They don't want him in a studio because there's less likely of a chance of that happening. You take him on the streets, you put him in your apartment, as you guys have saw, and crash outs are going to come. But when he's got to be well-mannered and he can't destroy things in the office, you know, World of T-Shirts is going to act mildly okay. He's just going to be annoying, and that's not the content people want. But I guess that's enough for me today. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, leave a sub if you want to, follow the links down below, and make sure to check us out on the Barnyard every Sunday over at the Leaping Lemurs channel, bro. It's a blast. It's one of the best things we do. As a content creator, it's one of my favorite times with one of the big homies, so I hope you guys pop up for it. But with all that said, I'll catch you guys next time.